Hello, welcome back to the Robotnik is Sexy show. Tonight, we shall revisit the Battle Spot singles. This replay I was going to show, but then my battery died, which is like probably the most unprofessional and embarrassing thing ever, but I am one of like probably, hundreds of thousands of undersubscribed, nobody channels that, it's like, oh no, who cares, right? But we have the replay. Not to say that I ain't shit, because I do enjoy doing this. But yeah, it's, this is, I have a bunch, I have a whole bunch of these. I have enough content for 3 months, basically, with the last few days. But yeah, this is a cool team. He's got a Gliscopod, and the Sword Boy, and Gardevoir, who is just a Pokemon that has been getting stronger in each generation. I feel like Game Freak just gives it more attention, more and more throughout the years. Cool Giovanni pose with the Team Skull flair, as you might call it. We're gonna lead with Mawile. It's really cool how I build my teams to work in Battle Spot singles and Smogon singles. That just kind of does it for me. Yeah, and I'm definitely going to miss this Sandroom team, because there is no way this team will be possible in Sword and Shield, because Mega Mawile is not going to be in the game. So we're going to go for that super powerful Play Rough, activate his ability, which gets him out. And Aegislash is here. I think Gastrodon pretty much walls Aegislash. I'm probably going to switch out to it. Yes, here's Gastrodon. Nicknames are removed in Battle Spot singles, for the sake of replays anyway. Or no, I think in Battle there too. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So he's going to go for a Sword Dance. Going to go for another Sword Dance, but I think I'm going to Scald Burn him. Pretty sure. No, I'm going to Stockpile. We're going to play that game. This is the Gastrodon set, all the way from Black and White 5th Gen. I've traded it up throughout the generations. Literally, seriously, this is the same one. I think its nickname actually got removed because it used a character. It used one of those smiley face alphabet characters that no longer is in the Pokemon alphabet, so I think that removed its nickname through trade. I am going to get the burn with Scald after stockpiling, so this guy's pretty much toast. He's going to go for Sacred Sword. Let's see how much it does. Does a good amount of damage, gotta say. I'm going to stockpile up and probably switch out, because that is a lot of damage, unless I just decide to fodder Gastrodon. But Gastrodon is pretty useful, since it can just throw out Recover against certain Pokemon. Looks like I am going to go for the foddering choice. It's been good, Gastrodon. We at least burnt the Aegislash. And he seems to be physical, question mark, right? So Mawile is here. I should be able to make short work of my opponent. Yeah, he's going to go for King Shield. I think I go Sucker Punch and it fails, and I dodge the attack lowering effects of King Shield, which is cool to know. Probably before this I would have not really known in what order that would happen, or if I would be affected by King Shield by using Sucker Punch, because it's still kind of an attacking move, right? But it's kind of like 2-in-1, that move anyway. So that works out really well for me. I dodge his King Shield, just Sucker Punch again, and then he's out of there. Gliscopod is here. The poor son bitch. He's too weak, and the typing doesn't work out. And it's Mega Mawile, who's completely broken. So we're just going to knock it out with an Iron Head Headbutt. Gardevoir is here. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to Iron Head this too. So yeah, this is a feel-good Mega Mawile is broken replay, I guess. And so that's cool. Gardevoir will trace my huge power. I'm going to switch out. Go into Reuniclus, thinking that this is a pretty good time to try to set up a Trick Room. Even if it's the only thing Reuniclus does, this will still be great, because then I can Iron Head and one-hit KO, and be faster because of the Trick Room. So he's going to fire off a Shadow Ball. Oh, okay. So Gardevoir is going to push my shit in, I guess. Because I'm thinking, okay, I can switch in. Nah, it doesn't work. Reuniclus will have to eat those Shadow Balls and die. Just suck on those Shadow Balls. In hell, Reuniclus. Very unfortunate, but I still have Mawile. I didn't even need to switch out before. I could have just Iron-Headed. I should definitely take a Shadow Ball, and I do. So that's the game. We throw out a Pokemon and it gets beaten, but we have broken Mawile, so it doesn't matter. And we beat Electric 76, right? So let's we're gonna do these other ones, I think. We'll see how long it goes. Yeah, so this is gonna be replayed. He has some very interesting Pokemon. We're back to my Poison team with the extremely broken Pokemon and RU Pokemon just thrown in there. It's like half RU, half OU. Yeah, so he's got a cool trainer outfit. He's gonna send out Glaceon immediately. Game Freak loving up those EVs, especially in the card game. Lots of attention paid to them, and Let's Go EV, of course. Which I think was a solid game for maybe the first 4 hours, and then I couldn't play it anymore. So, when Pokemon's greatest strength is replay value. So, like, if that happens to me, like, that's not good. But anyway, I'm going to trigger my own emergency exit by using the Life Orb damage from Aqua Jet, and get some nice chip damage on Glaceon. So that works out, since I can go into Toxapex. And we might throw out some Toxic Spikes here. I don't really see why not. I'm not too threatened by this Pokemon. Yes, we get up to some Toxic Spikes. Maybe in the team preview, all those Pokemon were grounded, and I knew this was a slam dunk. Yeah, so we're gonna eat some more Shadow Balls. These replays are all about, like, doing things with Shadow Balls. Yeah. That's so suggestive. So we're going to kill it with Infestation. That's pretty nice. Now he sends out Hydreigon, who could have Earth Power, and kill me. I think I Baneful Bunker just to scout. It's basically a protecting move that if you do a contact attack, you'll get poisoned. So it's kind of a win-win. Like, I know people are starting to run it more now because Protect is actually kind of broken. Like, if you think about it in a competitive aspect. Anyway, we're going to land that Never Miss Toxic. Thank you, X and Y, for adding that in the game. Because I'm a Poison type, we're always landing that Toxic. We don't have to miss Toxic and lose the game. And we can stall a little bit with Bunker. You should be well acquainted with Toxapex by now. It doesn't look like I will survive, however, because he's going for the Z move. Hydreigon, I'm a fuck you attack. Devastating Drake. Yeah, he got shot in Degrassi, and then he was in a wheelchair, and then he blackmailed his dad into, like, getting genetic research to, like, fixing his leg. It got really fucking weird. Anyway, I've watched way too much Degrassi for a grown man, and I should be ashamed. Toxapex will die, but at least we got the Poison on the Hydreigon. We go for the first impression. Take out Hydreigon. Easy money. I think it's over, or he has one more. I love those feel-good replays, right? Here comes Lycanroc. This Pokemon is so ass. Like, it gets Snow Guard, or it doesn't. Yeah, it gets Snow Guard. Like, it gets a completely broken ability, but its speed is so low. And, like, it doesn't learn anything. And it's like, why do you keep making these shitty half-assed Pokemon? Like, I think this Pokemon will be omitted from Sword and Shield. I really do. Although it looks... apparently the sheep has a werewolf evolution, according to this leaker, who has been pretty much all but confirmed due to recent news. So we'll get a Lycanroc look-alike, but it'll be like a normal and fighting type or something. I don't know. I'm liking the new typings they're doing. I think that grass type with a regenerator is going to be OP. So speaking about overpowered Pokemon, we have Landorus T here, who can just cop a... I can cop the Stone Edge to the face. I'm gonna go for the humiliating kill by flying and allowing him to die from poison. And that will be the game. It's fun torturing people, you know. Yeah, so we can squeeze in one more replay. My battery shouldn't be dying. We're gonna go fight Bravo. This guy has a Volcarona. Now, if you know anything about competitive Pokemon, ever since Gen 5, basically, since its introduction, this is an extremely powerful Pokemon. It gets some very high damaging moves. It gets Quiver Dance, which is like one of the best boosting moves in the game. And the camera has decided to be a little piece of shit. Camera, you good? You Come on. There we go. Okay, so I first impression the Raichu. I get paralyzed by static, but it's worth it. He doesn't seem to be sashed, so that's really good. Or maybe he was sashed and I Aqua Jet him. I honestly wasn't paying attention because the camera fucked up, but it's okay. He's gonna try to flinch me with Dark Pulse, but it doesn't work, and I just suck out his soul with that super boosted Leech Life. I love how they beefed up this move so it does damage. Leech Life was one of those Pokemon moves in the olden days that just never had any use because it was too weak. But they really boosted it to a level. And Gliscod is that kind of a Pokemon, where you can use it. And I'm not getting Para turns either. We break through Para, land the Aqua Jet with the Life Orb power. He heat waves me down to the emergency exit, and now I can go into Alakazam, who should outspeed it while Mega Evolving and Psychic for the KO, or just Psychic normal. Yeah, so we get rid of that. Nice, satisfying games. Yeah, so that was a replay I was going to show, but my battery died, and then some extras. I guess I'll just be stocking up on these for a little bit. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. Comment, like, subscribe, and all that. Goodbye.